guys, this is Cobra Tom.
And Brenna Lily.
And we are going to be doing a video today.
The video we are going to be doing is the 1988 Tiger Force Devil Shark. Now, Devilfish, I'm sorry. And that vehicle is a direct copy of the 1986 Devilfish. So the video we have is the Tiger Force Devilfish. Now, this is an exact copy, and I will kind of go over that in a minute, of the 1986 Devilfish. Now, I do want to put two things out there. I do like this toy. However, there are two things you really got to be careful for on a Devilfish, either the 1988 or the original 1986. Now, with mine, I had to actually pay a premium for this because these two still had their foot pegs, much like this does. But these break extremely easily. I know you can't it's hard to see this one because of the way they painted it. But yeah, there you go. And the things are not a traditional dumbbell peg, and these pegs break very easily. I see lots of these on the aftermarket broken, and I had to pay a very large price just to have a complete one and in unbroken. And I think too that this peg here, which I think is really small and hard to see, especially when it's black like this, you can see it maybe a little better on the orange version, the peg there. But because it's in black, it kind of gets washed out a little bit. I think that peg can be broken off quite easily too. Now, it has the exact same mold. Okay, the exact mold, same guns, same undercarriage. Oops, oh, poor Dusty. Same engines and same rudder. So, it comes with a, well, elevating and depressing gun. It doesn't go up much. However, neither did the original one. It goes up a little bit. It comes with 4 missiles, which are the exact same mold, just molded in red this time. But they are the same. They're the same size. They're just different colored. And you get 4 of the smaller missiles. I don't even like putting these on here. I'm not even going to try the foot pegs. I'm not. I hate to say it, but I'm not even going to do that. On the underside, see, they come off so easily. And I didn't have them on very good to begin with. You have 2 big missiles, which I have pointed in the other direction because you can do that. This is a completely hollowed out peg, and you can put them either way. So it's a completely hollowed out thing. So you can put one way or one the other way. So in case somebody's behind you, you can put it on camera. You can shoot one way or the other way. Nice torpedoes. And, I did take them off, and then I was going to show you that they are the exact same design. Once again, what mine seems to be missing is the tiny little hoses. I didn't realize it. There's supposed to be 2 little black hoses in there, and mine does not have that. I did not notice that before. Guess it's not as complete as I thought it was. It's not a very big deal. So anyway, same exact missiles, same exact size, and they can be put forward or backwards, whichever way you'd like. The plastic that they use is such a brittle plastic. It always scares me to even put these things on here and kind of even play with this thing. Now, there are a couple of cool features that are really neat that I want to show you. Not only does it have a rudder or a vane that can pick directions, so you can be going around or doing whatever. And this is a pretty nice piece of plastic, so I'm not too worried about breaking that one. I do kind of wish I had the hoses. Not sure what those are. Probably like gas to the engine or something. Now, they do have 2 removable engine covers. And while the engine covers have like slight detail on them, they're not like superly overly fancy. They still have some nice detail on them, both of them. Exact same. So you could put a left or a right. I don't think it matters. See, you can put it on the left or the right. So that's really nice. And as you can see, there's a bit of engine block detail. Nothing super fancy, nothing, outstanding, but removable and nice. And the other feature that it can do is, let's put these back on, just 1, we don't lose them, and 2, it'll help with the effect a little bit. Now, oh my goodness, see, oh, they drop everywhere. Oh my goodness. This is why I had them. I actually had the missiles in a little bag all by itself. So I'm just going to take these off here because they're going to fall off anyway. But say Dusty and Bill here are on the beach and they've just put their devilfish and they're parked and they're on land and they're ready to attack. Well, what you can do is you can put both of the engines up and make it look like they are moored. Although this one isn't staying up as nice as the other one. Might not have this one in all the way or quite right because it's supposed to be able to stay up. Obviously, you can see. So it's supposed to stay up like this. So it looks like they're moored and they're like being ready to be used next time. And then you put them down and you jump in the vehicle. And I should have had a different figure for this, but there you go. And now you're ready to go off again into the battle. And this is a very nice toy, very fragile. Oh, and something I forgot to mention is it has, much like this one, it has the universal gas holes. So you can look like you're filling them up. It's really nice. I almost forgot that. You can technically put 3 figures on here. I am not going to put figures on the foot pegs. They break really easily. I had an old one I could show you, but I think I traded that one away because both foot pegs on this broke off. And the bottom part is a nice, hard, solid piece of plastic. But this is this top piece. See how mine melted? It's just this really softer, almost like waxy kind of plastic, and it just breaks so easily. And you just have so much that can just break on them. And the pegs break off. And I do really wish that I had those too, but that's okay. This is still a really awesome toy. I just would suggest you being very careful putting the missiles on the pegs. Because like I said, it isn't the normal Like on this one, it has a nice hollow dumbbell peg system, like many of the other. Maybe not hollow. Not all the missiles are hollow, but many of them have this dumbbell peg system. These ones are just flat, and I just feel like every time I put one on, I just feel like I'm putting way too much pressure, forcing it onto a peg that just, I don't know, just doesn't quite feel like I'm going to, just feels like I'm just going to break them every time I put them on there. And as you saw, they kept falling off anyway, so I'm not super nuts on the peg system of this. But here we go. Put them on there. This top piece, like I said, is not the best. It's just a little bit different type of plastic. I think that they use a, I don't know, like a cheaper plastic or something, and it just, even just feeling it, it just feels different than the whole part. It's hard to explain. You don't have it in hand. It's very hard to explain.
Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
Next time.
Bye.